Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Soulful Breakthroughs, a product of Soulful Sojourners. Hi, I am Lady Losada, and today we're exploring the profound impact of building a supportive community on our well being, mental health, and personal growth, especially as we age. I call this cultivating your tribe. In the context of this exploration, a tribe refers to an intentionally cultivated group of individuals who provide mutual support, understanding, and encouragement throughout various life stages. It is not necessarily related to familial or ethnic bonds, but rather a chosen community that aligns with one's values, interests, and aspirations. This tribe serves as a social and emotional support network, offering a sense of belonging, shared experiences, and collective wisdom. It is a dynamic entity that can evolve, adapting to changing life circumstances and personal growth. The tribe serves as a buffer against isolation, contributes to overall well being, and provides a platform for continued personal development and meaningful connections, which is especially important for individuals navigating midlife transitions and seeking purpose in later life stages. With that definition out of the way, let me share a personal story that sparked my interest in this topic. In December of 2023, I acted on the very difficult decision to move from a house where I had lived for almost 6 years. That house saw me through immense transformations in all areas of existence. It was my home. But more than the house itself, it was a place where I had built a strong sense of community, a security net, if you may. My neighbors even had access to the house key, which, if you know me at all, you know that that's unheard of in my history. Not even my kids have a key to my place. Let me just say that out loud. Anyway, after the move, I found myself navigating feelings of grief and loss over the community I had left behind. The decision to move was correct, and I had no doubts about it. But the most important part about this was that throughout that transition, I had a strong support system made of women who were there for me all the way. My tribe had come to my aid at one of my most vulnerable moments. A few weeks after I moved, I was sitting at a Starbucks in Napa about to start writing a blog post when I saw two older women knitting, laughing, and chatting together. I had my headset on, listening to some music, therefore I could not hear what they were talking about, but their body language gave me pause. I was feeling pretty lonely, displaced, and unable to see past the moment I was in. I think that what struck me was the realization of how often we lose these intimate, supportive connections, especially as we age, and how necessary it is to maintain them. I don't believe in coincidences. Therefore, watching these women inspired me to change my topic on the spot, and I wrote a blog post on the importance of finding and cultivating your tribe. I have included the link to that post in the description box, so feel free to check it out. I'm also including links to some of the research on the topics I will reference throughout this exploration. Moving on. In our modern world, the concept of a tribe is more vital than ever. As we navigate the complexities of aging, work, relationships, and self-discovery, having a supportive community can make all the difference. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar's research suggests that humans can maintain stable social relationships with about 150 people. However, as we age, these circles often shrink for many of us. When I first encountered Dunbar's research, I laughed a little because I could count my stable social relationships in very low double digits, if at all. I have many acquaintances and I care for most of them, but close relationships are different. Regardless, the research reminded me that the relationships that truly matter in life are all about quality over quantity. For women over 50, the need for a tribe can feel particularly pressing. Careers may shift, children may grow up and leave, and social circles we once relied on may evolve or dissolve, leaving us feeling isolated. Despite this, women of all ages remain vibrant, essential contributors to society. Let's talk a little bit about the impact of social isolation and the importance of connection. Generally speaking, as women age, many face the risk of social isolation. This isn't just emotionally draining, it's a real health risk. Studies show that social isolation can lead to depression, anxiety, and even physical health issues like heart disease and cognitive decline. Let's dive deeper into the psychological goldmine that is being part of a supportive community. Research by social psychologist Julianne Holt-Longstand indicates that strong social connections significantly influence our physical and mental health, reducing mortality rates and enhancing overall well-being. A study published in the journal Psychological Science found that individuals who feel a sense of belonging are more likely to exhibit higher levels of well-being and life satisfaction. In conversations with some of my most long-standing friends, all of them over the age of 60, a common theme emerged: loneliness. They all shared concerns about the isolation that comes with retirement and, in some cases, the lack of resources and even interest in expanding their social networks. I'm thinking of my mother now, who stayed incredibly active, creative, and socially connected until after her 80th birthday. Mom is an amazing artist who developed a successful business making and selling anything from artisan candles, soaps, creams, and essential oils. You name it, she made it, she sold it. She was well in her 70s when she started her business. Her products are so good that she was often invited to fairs and markets where she sold and promoted them. Now, after a couple of botched surgeries, she's unable to create and participate in fairs as she used to. In a conversation with my siblings a few weeks ago, I heard that she began showing signs of decline in body and spirit. The lack of social interaction has affected her immensely. Her tribe, as she knew it, ceased to exist the moment she was not able to participate in events. That brings me to the psychological benefits of community. The psychological advantages of belonging to a tribe are well documented. A study published by the American Psychological Association highlights how social support can buffer against stress and reduce feelings of loneliness. In a tribe, we find emotional support, validation, and encouragement, which enhance our self-esteem and confidence. Research from the University of Michigan indicates that individuals engaged with their tribes are more likely to pursue their passions and achieve their goals, largely due to the accountability and encouragement provided by tribe members. This aligns with findings from positive psychology that underscore the role of supportive relationships in fostering resilience. Moreover, the bonds formed within a tribe create a sense of safety, allowing individuals to express themselves more freely. A study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that individuals in supportive environments demonstrate higher levels of creative problem solving. Now, how do we go about building and nurturing these vital connections? I have a few ideas that I want to share with you. Number one, identify your core values and interests. Engage with groups that align with these values, whether through social media, local organizations, or community events. Number two, invest time and energy into nurturing these relationships. Consistency is vital for building trust and connection. Number three, embrace diversity within your tribe. Anthropologist Margaret Mead emphasized the importance of diverse perspectives in fostering creativity and resilience. Number four, don't underestimate the power of vulnerability. Brené Brown's research on vulnerability reveals that being open about our imperfections can strengthen our relationships and create a sense of belonging. Finally, number five, remember that building a tribe is an ongoing process. It requires intention and openness. As your interests and circumstances change, so too can your tribe evolve. Okay, so let's talk about application for a moment. All of this first-hand information and research prompted me to build my coaching practice via Soulful Sojourners and to create the Spirited Entrepreneurs Empowerment Network, or SEEN for short. This is a program of Soulful Sojourners designed specifically for women entrepreneurs and leaders who want to build meaningful supportive networks and share their gifts. Okay, the truth is that initially I created SEEN because I was lonely and wanted to make new friends. But all things can be true at the same time. There are two other things that are important in this scenario. Number one, if it doesn't exist, create it. What I needed in the way that I needed did not exist, so I created my own alliance and my own program. Number two, if you build it, they will come. Women are starting to find seen out there, and I cannot say enough about how happy I am that people are actually knocking on my door, asking questions about the Alliance, about the program, and about everything that I do. Thank you for that. I have to say that I registered my business the day after I turned 60. And I have not only created a thriving coaching practice, but also an alliance where women over 50 have found a place to thrive. I founded my company because I noticed how my priorities had shifted, and I could no longer see myself compromising my values for a paycheck. As I began expanding my reach and meeting women from all over the world through virtual connections, I found myself wanting more of those connections, but also recognizing that if I was feeling both super productive and isolated, many other women were probably feeling the same way. While in my coaching practice, I also work with women under 50 as well as some men. My focus is on creating a platform for women who, like me, are far from throwing in the towel. All the original members of SEEN are women who are either starting new ventures or redefining their existing ones. And all of us are over 50. In fact, most of us are over 60. As I continue to refine my offerings, I have started creating the calendar of offerings for 2025 and 2026 through SEEN. My mission is to give marvelous women a platform to reach more women like yourself. I will leave the link to both Soulful Sojourners and SEEN in the description box. Please check them out. Finally, cultivating your tribe is essential for your well-being and personal development. By recognizing the importance of community, engaging in shared experiences, and nurturing meaningful relationships, you create a supportive environment that fosters growth and resilience. If you have felt the weight of isolation or struggled to find the support you need in this chapter of your life, I invite you to send me a note or reserve your 30-minute complimentary, no obligation discovery call using the link I included below. Don't wait for the right moment. Create it. Build your tribe, expand your reach, and step into the vibrant, empowered woman you were always meant to be. And before I go, let me share the following. I included in the description box a link to Cultivating Your Tribe, a meditation I created to accompany this exploration. Please check it out. I also included the email address where you can contact me if you have any questions. That email address is monitored every day, and I take no longer than 24 hours to respond. Alright, enough for now. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the importance of cultivating your tribe. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Your tribe is out there, waiting to be formed, or maybe waiting for you to knock back on their doors. Embrace the power of connection and begin building your tribe today. Blessed be, and I wish to see you soon. Bye-bye.